Hello, hello. This is Milan Levis here, your host in this group and wealth architect for powerful women like you. Okay, today is our idea and tip day, and I want to talk about cash flow because I just want to tell you, I'm so sick and tired of and saddened, really saddened, when I come across women, powerful, driven, passionate, creative, and they still experience financial struggle. It saddens me because I see the power in them that they don't see. For example, some of them start sharing stories that they divorced and they're going through challenging time financially. Kids go to private school, they have to pay for this and for that, and they used to be supported by husband, and it's no longer there, etc. Some maybe lost jobs or have challenging business situations. And I believe me, my heart goes to them because I've been there. I've been in this situation when I didn't have support of my husband, when I was out of job. So I know how it feels. At the same time, I see the power in them, the power of choice that they don't see. And the irony is that some of them that I spoke with, they said, well, it's easy for you to say because you're financially independent now and you have a power of choice. And my point is that you don't have to become financially independent to have a power of choice. You have it now. And I want you to use this power of choice to become financially independent. I want you to see yourself as powerful. I like to see women as goddesses, as a powerful goddess who has this divine power in her, who has a power of choice right now. And I just want to tell you briefly the story that I experienced fairly recently. I just want to tell you, I like to inspire women. I share the fact that I am financially independent, not to brag about this, but to inspire you because I know it's possible. So I own a portfolio of real estate properties, and I spoke with one of the tenants who shared with me why she cannot pay rent because she lost her job and she has all these expenses that she has to pay for kids, etc., etc. And she said, it's easy for you to say that I have a choice because I have to pay for the private school for my kids, I have to pay for rent, etc., etc. And I was listening to her and thinking to myself that it's so disempowering for women to feel that they don't have a choice. Because it's all about every decision you make, every belief that you have has consequences, right? So if you feel that you're powerless, it will have consequences. If you feel that you don't have a choice right now, it will have consequences in your life. And this woman who is a CPA, who is a professional woman who knows how to manage money, she admitted that she doesn't control her expenses. Why? Because she chose not to. Okay? Hi, Sashka. Thank you for being here. Because she chose not to. Because if you have financial challenge right now, you need to adjust what you're doing, what you're spending your money on. You need maybe to have a bridge job or something. We all go through circumstances, through challenging life, test everybody. But then how do you react to this? You know that I don't have to tell you that it's important how you perceive and choices that you make. So I want you to know that I screen women who apply to our Facebook group. And recently I had to decline a couple of women who answered to the questions why they want to join the group. They said, because I want to become wealthy online, things like that. I feel that if you don't feel that you are a powerful woman, that you have something to offer to the world, that you have a choice to become wealthy because you have this power, then it will be impossible. It will be impossible for you to succeed at this, because wealth is not something that happens overnight. It's a journey. It's a process. You have to realize that it's a journey that will transform you before you transform your life. And you need to be willing and open to be transformed. You need to be willing and open to do whatever it takes to change. And you know what? For many, many women, it takes pain, unbearable pain, to be willing to change. I understand that this woman that I shared with you, that she really didn't want to change her lifestyle because she wanted to have it the way she wanted to have it. But you know what? Sometimes you need to adjust to life circumstances. And it doesn't mean that they will not change. There is a very important aspect that I think I want to share with you in order to achieve what you want to achieve in life. Number one, you need to feel that whatever you're unhappy with must change. Not you may change it, not you should change, it must change, because you're not gonna put off with this anymore. Okay? So you need to get to this level of conviction that this is it. I must change it. And, you know, whether it's your health condition or money, but I'm talking in this particular video, I want to talk about your financial situation. You also really need to feel that it's you who must change it. Because I'm not responsible for your results. I can help you, I can guide you, I can brainstorm with you, but unless you feel that this is enough, and I'm talking about you and myself, I must change it, it will not work. Because nobody can make you do or feel anything. It has to be your conscious decision that I must change. Because you don't change life. You start with changing yourself, changing your beliefs, changing your perceptions, changing, that brings me to the next point, changing what you feel is possible for you. You need to feel that you can change it. Because I talked to some women who maybe had bad experiences with business or bad experience with investments. And they feel like because they lost money investing, they will not be successful in the future. And as you know, past is not equal future. You know how many times I lost money investing? And maybe the difference that I made in my life was that I learned how not to do that. How many mistakes I made when I started investing in real estate, buying properties in their own places, paying their own price, trusting the salespeople, the real estate agents, who were saying that it was like the best deal ever, and I was not educated enough to discern it. So trusting that you can change your financial situation is very important. So now I want to talk about coming back to cash flow, because this is the topic that I wanted to focus on today, and it was kind of, I deviated a little bit. So your cash flow is the source of your confidence. Financial confidence is the source of your peace of mind, because if you don't have control over your cash flow, you're not in control of your financial life. You are a CEO, Chief Executive Officer of your life, and if you have a business, of your business. And you must know that cash flow is the most important aspect of your life and business that you have control over. So wealth, building wealth, like I said, it's a journey, and every journey starts with starts with the first step. And the first step for the journey to wealth starts with being in control of your cash flow. You must have your cash flow positive, meaning that your outflow of money should be less than inflow of money. Okay, so when you start to control your cash flow, I believe that it's essential that you know what money is coming in and what money is coming out. So you need to take time and look very closely and very honestly, what is it that you're receiving and what is it that you're spending? Because women, actually everybody spends based on their feelings and emotions, but especially women. And if you have offers to get this coaching and or maybe design your dresses, or maybe pay for private school for your kids while you don't have the resources at this moment. And I know how hard it is for mothers when they want their kids to have the best education, and at the moment they cannot afford the private school. You need to discern what you can or cannot pay for at this moment. Okay, so this is very, very important to look at your cash flow honestly and wholeheartedly and say, at this moment I need to adjust this. At this moment I should not pay for this, but maybe if it's that important, if it's your priority, you can get to this point where you will be able to pay for this. And you know what, even let's say you're a coach and you're trying to build your business and you trying and it's not working, and you at your last dollar or pound and it's still not working. Find a job, part-time job. I've been there. You know, when I had to support my family and I didn't have a job yet, I was happy to find any bridge job, but I knew that it was not the job for the rest of my life, that I will be better, that I will find and do what my passion is, what my talent, where my talents are. But sometimes bridge job is okay. And you know what? When you have to support yourself or your family, you've got to do what you've got to do. So again, first step, look at your cash flow honestly, and especially at your expenses. The second step regarding the cash flow, you need to write a list of possible sources income sources that you could consider to increase your cash flow. So brainstorm, be creative, write long-term and short-term. Write the whole list, whatever comes to mind, what you can sell, what you can offer, how you can serve others that they will be willing to pay you. And like I said, be creative. Okay, so you don't need to judge every point and feel that, if it's not possible right now, then you should not put on the list. It's a big picture. The next step that I would like to offer you is to look at this list and say, okay, I can start with this one, with A or D, whatever you feel is possible for you to start with to get your cash right now. And it could be, like I said, it could be not the fanciest option that you would love to have, but it's an option. So I want to inspire you to reconnect to your power. I want to inspire you to know that you have a choice right now, not when you will become financially independent, right now, and use the power of the choice. You are powerful beyond what you may experience right now. I want you to dream big. I want you to feel big. But at the same time, I want you to start where you are. And it's not a bad start. Because honestly, I feel that most women I meet, I feel that they already reached. They just don't realize that. They have a roof over their head, they have food, they have electricity, they have running water. It's all a matter of perception. Okay? So I want you to feel that way. Feel that you already reach and go from there. Now, I'm very, very excited to offer you the opportunity to talk to me in a more private setting, where you could ask me any questions, and maybe we could come up with some solution for you, some ideas to find a solution to your financial situation right now, to the maybe challenge that you're going through. I would be happy to brainstorm with you these situations on my monthly calls. I call them Mindful Money Call, and these calls would be available for you to register for every 8th day of the month. Okay, so the first call is this Friday, and it's going to happen at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and 6 o'clock British time. You can see that I'm very powered up today. So I hope I will see you there, and we could talk. Like I said, we could discuss any issues that you may be going through right now, and just brainstorm together. Okay, so that's it for now, and I hope that whoever will be watching this video will find some valuable points for themselves, and I would love to see you commenting on this. All right, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Much love and blessings.